Oh, she's hot but a psycho. So left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind, my mind. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. A little bit psycho. At night she's screaming.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fate Grand Order Lost Belt 3 Sin. Now, in the previous episode, I managed to use all of my command spells because the opponents were pretty strong, really strong, and apparently it was a real boss battle, which is why I managed to only beat it on the second attempt, and by using 3 of my command spells to revive my entire party. So as you guys can see, I only have 1 command spell left. It actually replenished this morning, so that's good. And it's also a good thing that this next section is pretty easy for one reason or another. But then again, this is a story heavy Lost Belt, so I have that to think. And it looks like we are going to have riders as opponents, so it's good that we have pretty good assassin friends right here. What am I even saying? Anyway, let's just choose Shuten for this one, I guess. Not story mode. We're going back to farming mode for now. Assassin. We're going to stay with you. However, I am going to change you to Kiyohime for now. Let's see, because I just want to put him here. Actually, no. Yes. As for my Mystic Code, no, we're not gonna use this one. Shuten is arts based, so we're going to use this one. The one we got from Lost Belt 1. And now we proceed. Section 10. Dashing through 1000 ri. I hope I know what it means, but I think that's a unit for distance. So what's our next move? The first thing we should be doing is tracking down the shadow border, but Chen Gong and the red hair just arrived. We should meet up with them. We cannot leave these people to fend for themselves. Qin Shi Huang wants them dead. Right, and I'm pretty sure Qin Shi Huang's aware that the whole Operation Wall Drop thing failed. It's no stretch to imagine Akuta and Shang Yu being sent back to finish the job. Only they've gotta be guarding the border now, seeing as that's the enemy's top priority. Right. I don't see dropping chunks off the Great Wall as something that gets done often or in rapid succession. I'm sure Qin Shi Huang doesn't want to damage the land any more than strictly necessary. That said, if we stay in one place too long, I'm sure the Emperor will try it again, so we need to keep moving. And you want to take the villagers here with us? That would put them in the crossfire of our battle. Too dangerous. What to do? I want to hear your plan. I agree with Senpai Jinke. You're great at coming up with plans. You think? Well, if you need my help that badly, I guess I'd better step up, huh? Our biggest problem is how Qin Shi Huang can keep tabs on us from the Great Wall. How many of Da Vinci's bounded field devices do we have? She gave Senpai and me one each, and we also have a single backup unit. Then we should split up in 3 directions. I'm always afraid when the group splits up. The main group will go after the shadow border, and the other 2 will take the villagers somewhere safe. Is there anywhere safe seeing how Emperor Douchebag is looking straight down at us? Fortunately, that's the Emperor can only look straight down may be our saving grace. All that is needed to avoid such a gaze is something overhead, like a cave or a forest thick with foliage. We won't know how well the camouflage devices work until we give them a shot. And of course, if Qin Shi Huang loses sight of us, then I expect someone will come searching at ground level. So we can expect the nearby areas to be crawling with those mechanical soldiers. Then we'll have to kick the shit out of them every time. But how are we gonna keep a low profile if we do that? This land ain't exactly the best for hiding either. Which is why each group will need a skilled fighter, since there will be no getting around the fact that we will all run into patrols at some point. Mordred, Neza, I'd like each of you to guard half the villagers. Mash, Arabella, and I will go after the shadow border. But I want to meet up with Chen Gong and Red Hair. What happens when the villagers are finally safe? Our ultimate destination is Shanyang, so we can hide out near there while we wait to rendezvous. How does that sound? Works for me. Your plan's got more holes than a sieve, but I'll make it easier to adapt on the fly. I too have no significant objections. Well, it's settled. We were born in this village. We've been here all our lives. Now we have to leave it behind? I'm so sorry we dragged all of you into this, but if you stay here, your lives will be in danger again. But that's not fair! What did we do to deserve this? You didn't do jack shit. Qin Shi Huang just threw a tantrum because you got to know us a bit. None of this is your fault. It's just what happens to normal people during war. You just gotta think of it like a tornado or an earthquake or something else outside your control. This can't be happening! I don't know. The idea of getting to go somewhere that's not here is kind of... How do I put this? Yeah, it's like a hot feeling in the bottom of your chest. Kind of makes me want to yell and shout and run around in circles. I know, it's so exciting. This must be what Spartacus meant when he talked about freedom. Hell yeah it is! And in our world, it's something so precious, people risk their lives to protect it. It looks like Kominsky is in jail! What's with this stupid talisman? How can they seal away my spirit origin with mere sage arts? It's not fair! Well, aren't you sorry sight, Kominsky? Akuta, you came to rescue me? Come on then, hurry up and get this stupid thing off me. I didn't think I'd have any trouble breaking free of this obsolete sage arts, but annoyingly this talisman uses a spell made of sealing away gods. As I am now, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. And I should help you... Why exactly? Aw, don't be like that. You and I are the only ones in this Lost Belt who can really count on each other. Well, that's odd. I could have sworn that the disciples of the foreign god were supposed to be entirely neutral in all of this. Didn't the rules say you weren't allowed to help anyone crypter in particular? Don't be silly, of course I'd made an exception for you, Akuta. After all, we go way back, don't we? Yeah, I suppose we do, which is why I find it so surprising that you never realized this about me. I have always utterly detested you. Well, maybe not you per se, but another fox woman just like you. I don't know what made you end up manifesting like that, but you sure took your sweet time getting there. Don't you know it's rude to go babbling about a lady's past? The point is, you and I are cut from the same misanthropic cloth, right? Don't you think it would be only benefit us both if we played nice? If you're going to bring up our mutual benefit, Kominsky, I have even more reason to refuse. How could helping you possibly be worth getting on Qin Shi Huang's bad side? Ooh, you really went there, huh? In this world, when it comes to business, you're either a client or a product. I was hoping to keep you as a client, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Goodbye, Kominsky. Knock yourself out trying to find an escape from this. You'll never succeed. She's really serious about him. That wasn't the look of a recluse afraid to put herself out there. She must have found her nerve after running into him again so unexpectedly. Wish I could be happy for her. But all I can think about is how stupid this lovey-dovey stuff is. So ends another ancient, I guess. Oh well, this just means I have to find another client. And that means there's one more thing I can sell here now. That NFF service is for you. We never stop chasing our dreams. Ooh, I hate you so much. I got my water. Always remember to keep hydrated. Yeah, these are tire tracks. They definitely came this way. Oh yes, I guess I should have expected you to tag along too. Yeah, me too. You just focus on taking care of yourself right now, Arabella. How are you feeling? Still a little feverish, I gotta be honest. Unfortunately, we can't afford to go any faster. We need to conserve energy in case we have to fight. That's true. But these tracks are old, so I'd say the enemy's way ahead of us. Even if we can't catch up to them, we definitely can't afford to fall any farther behind. The fact that they also took Da Vinci, Holmes, and the rest of them must mean that... Yeah, they're trying to figure out how the Zero's sail engine works. If they can't work it out themselves, they'll need to make the ones who built it talk. At least we shouldn't have to worry about them being immediately executed, but that'll only last so long. Once they've outlived their usefulness, it's entirely possible Qin Shi Huang won't want them as prisoners. There's no sense getting too worked up about it, but we can't afford to take our time either. I'm sorry, Arabella, but you'll just have to hang in there for now. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, as we should expect. As expected, but at least it's just an easy node, I guess, so... Let's just not get this over with. I mean, it's story heavy after all, so let's just get the whole experience. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. You know? Oh, there we go. Of course, why did I even ask? American minus Levins. Ah. There we go. One noble phantasm online. I might as well use it.
さて つまらん
I might as well use it so I could.
戦士万行新訓記録はあ骨の髄までうちのものよ
On to the next one. There are only 2 battles, so let's work on this as quickly as we can. No, we don't have enough, but we do have this.
さて
Ha ha ha. Activate. Consider it an honor. It's not as often one sees such a wonder. I shall erase your very existence with the power of the age of gods. I'm always proud of that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I can use this now. Huh. 1 down, 2 more to go. I think at this point it's pointless to get any other noble phantasms online, so let's just beat them with brute force. There we go. That worked out pretty well. Complete quest. Oh, I have new missions. That's good. I'll have to check what my other missions are later. I need those same quartz. Oh. The battle is over. No more enemies in the area. That's good. There's even more of them than I thought there'd be. No way did they just happen to be here on patrol. I think I might know why. Take a look at these remains. Huh? That's odd. We didn't destroy these. Exactly. Someone else must have fought them before we got here. The ones we just fought may have been reinforcements who got here too late, or they might have come to investigate the battle's aftermath. And it's a safe bet that neither Mordred nor Neza came this way. So does this mean there's someone else here butting heads with the Empire besides us, Chengong and Red Hair? Or maybe 2 rogue servants? Then if we can manage to find them, we might just gain a new ally. Or 2 new allies! Hey! Uh-oh. Please don't. Let's try looking around here and see what we can find. Oh, we're back in prison! I certainly won't be expanding my clientele anytime soon if I don't get out of this prison. I can't believe this talisman is the genuine article. I never thought humans would be able to keep the sage arts working for over 2,000 years, but I was clearly wrong. They've even managed to advance them here. I really need to leave. This lost belt and I do not get along. I mean, what a mere human thinking, going all the way to Mount Penglai to claim secret sage arts. If you're going to go that far, you might as well have stayed there and become a sage yourself. Where does this clown get off coming back to the human world and staying on as emperor? Just thinking about that stupid emperor and that stupid missing face pisses me off. I can't believe I let myself get trapped like this all because I could get a read on the emperor's expressions. Oh, you're here too. Oh, it's you. I didn't think I would see you in a peaceful lost belt like this. But I guess you'd show up just about anywhere. What is it, foreign priestess? Oh, for I have no idea what you're saying. I wish you would hurry up and learn our language already. I wonder if Kirstaria already understands you. Maybe he's even keeping a record of everything you've been saying and doing that involves us. Well, none of that's any of my business. After all, my contract is with the foreign god, not you, even if you do speak for it. But never mind that. Do you think you could peel this talisman off for me? This Lost Belt's king is a tough negotiator. The other Lost Belt kings might be monsters that no human can control, but Qin Shi Huang pulls that off while still somehow remaining human. Monsters that rely on brute strength are terrifying just by existing, but devious humans are terrifying because of what they actually do. So I promise you, if something isn't done soon, the Cryptors are going to lose their hold on this Lost Belt. That archaic emperor might even end up cutting down the Tree of Emptiness before it can become your seedbed, you know. Oh, he knows! He knows! Damn it. Enjoying your conversation with the wall, are you? Well, you must have finally lost it, as they say. I'm flattered you'd go out of your way to peep on me in my little cell here, your Imperial Majesty. Think that you can peep anywhere you want, yet you still can't see what's really important. What a joke. We have passed judgment on Chaldea. Now the time has come to properly assess your conduct as a visitor of our empire. Has it now? Does it mean you're finally realized that Chaldea was your mortal enemy all along? Indeed we have, but that does not absolve you of your own separate crimes. Whatever do you mean? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Chaldea is both your enemy and mine, your Imperial Majesty. I'm certainly not the one who's been ruining your farms. But you are the one who brought those demonic beasts that began eating our people around the time Chaldea appeared, no? Crap, I've forgotten about that. Oh, well, that's strange. I guess they, fell out of my pocket or something? But really, do you even have any proof that that was my mistake? There's no difference between summoning demonic beasts and summoning heroic spirits after all. How do you know Chaldea isn't just plain dumb? Chaldea takes pleasure in disturbing my people's way of life. They would never kill them just for sport. But you, on the other hand, takes pleasure in nothing so much as messily devouring humans. Thus we hardly need conduct a thorough investigation to determine your guilt. I see. So you still have a record of my past self, even in this lost belt? Alright then, what are you going to do about it? Do you even have the time to waste now that you know that Chaldea is the greatest threat to you and your nation? It is true that we do not. While we are quite adept at parallel processing, our greatest concern is indeed Chaldea. We can only afford to dedicate our rare spare moments to dealing with you. So we are afraid that your interim punishment will have to be somewhat artless, messy. That talisman seals your powers, preventing you from fighting back, yes? Then we can delegate your punishment to these automata. As such, these puppets will torture you until we can see your punishment ourselves! What? It appears he can be completely twisted. Ooh, 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 ooh. Even for someone as evil as her, she doesn't deserve this. She deserves something a little bit more mundane. God, this is Agartha all over again. Uh-oh, that face. Of mankind. Hopeless. Stone. Ugh. You've cost them. True. Sun Wukong. I'm cringing so hard right now. I need a drink. Shanyang Hill. We're slowly getting to the capital. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing right now, so we might as well get crazy with the servants. Instant death. Give me death. Yes. There we go. Pitiful. Everyone we meet here is so weak I can hardly stand it. But then these aren't people, are they? They seem to be mechanical puppets. How awful. At this rate, I don't know when we'll ever get to form a contract with a master. Think it'd be a bit too much horseplay if I asked whether they're a master before kicking them to death? Please don't kick me to death. I'm a delicate flower. Not at all. In fact, that sounds like a no! This is not an excellent idea! No! No kicking! That said, anyone capable... No! There we go. That said, anyone capable of ordering us around should be able to take a good kick from you without even losing their smile. He's not wrong, but... a literal kick? Master, I see human figures up ahead. No, wait, it's one human figure and one equine figure? Except it looks like the horse has a weapon. It seems like they've noticed us too. They're headed this way. Well, hello there. It's good to finally meet another servant. One who appears to be accompanied by a mage with command spells, no less. I must say I'm rather jealous. It would seem you have a master with whom you have formed an official contract. Does that mean you two don't have a master? No, we do not. If that master of if that master of yours happens to be looking for new servants, then it would seem this is a most fortuitous encounter indeed. Oh, I definitely like some new servants. Oh yes, we'd be happy to, as long as you all survive. What do you mean by that? Why, I mean, we're going to kill you now, of course. I knew it. It's gonna be like that. We still have obligations to our lord from where we were alive, you see, so we make it a point to only swear loyalty to those who are truly strong. The Flying General has a reputation to uphold, after all. We retainers must stay true to ourselves, no matter how many times our souls may transmigrate. The Flying General. There's only one person in Lu Bufengshang's clan as eloquent as you. You're Chen Gong, aren't you? Ah, so you figured me out that quickly, did you? Well, I'm just a tactician for the rear guard, so my true name is hardly worth hiding. But, if you mean to serve as our general, if we are to trust you with our lives, then we must be certain you are too strong for us to kill. And so we will try to do so now. If you die in this battle, then our alliance was never meant to be. Answer me this! Are you my master? On second thought, don't bother. Die! I should make a separate clip for that. I like how it turned out. Wait, are we going to battle Chen Gong too? It only said rider, and from what I've been seeing in others playthroughs in the Japanese server, Chen Gong is a caster. Is he also a saber? Is he also a rider in this? I'm confused. Oh, we're only going to battle one. Let's start with you. Let's start with you, Grandpa. Yeah, time for healing, guys. So, American minus 11. Stop. Wait, he has a bit mellower voice. I'm going to use your Noble Phantasm later. For now, Grandpa, do your thing. Ah. I gotta get your Noble Phantasm back online somehow. Just in case. Hearken, wings of death, will thou sever their head? Azrael! It's a missed opportunity. I'm so sorry, guys. He has a bit of a mellower voice. We might as well. Death perception. Death is not going to get in my way. It missed, but at least it dealt a lot of damage. It dealt fair damage. What? Uh-oh. Oh, that's what Chen Gong is doing. Let's see your Noble Phantasm. Even if it kills my entire party, Or, I don't know. Among men, Lubu. Among horses, red hair. And now we are one! Imitation God Force! It's, it's good I activated evade. You lived, Grandpa! Not for long, Grandpa. Ooh, that evade though. Wait, I have Napoleon has ignore invincible. Maybe I can take advantage of that. Yes. I should have brought waiver with me. Let's try Brave Chain. We need the extra attack. What are you staring at, Holmes? Yes, we might as well do two. It's quite simple, my friend. Elementary, my dear. Definitely need those ignore invincibles. Come on, give me death. Still no death, but I guess that's a fair amount of damage. Kind of. Okay, Napoleon, you can do this. Don't let me down, Daddy. Oh yeah, because it's already in effect. Because I'm here. Arc de Triomphe! Deletor! Red Hair has a mellower voice than you, and yet he's a horse. Thanks, Daddy. You're not strong enough to kill us. And you shouldn't even be killing us in the first place! God. Oh, it finished processing. A. We got room for one more node. More riders. Yeah, we're back at shooting. Let's see. Who are our other assassins in the 4-star department? Stino? I don't think so. You know what? We're going back to my girl Samaramis. And you are... You're a good saber. What's taking you so long? There we go. We can start the quest right now. Ooh. Alright, that's enough. Well, red hair, I believe this girl is more than strong enough for us to serve. What do you think? That was fun! This master's majesty and sheer presence, without trying even Guan Yu himself. I would be happy to let her ride on my back. Oh, I'm Lu Bufengshan. Pleased to meet you. What? What? Yes, it is best to ignore that bit. It really does not matter at all. Moving on. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to add servants this strong to our lineup. What do you think, Master? Welcome aboard! Thank you, my lord. As of today, I, Chen Gong, recognize you, Lady Arabella, as my master, and swear an oath of undying loyalty. Uh-oh, looks like getting to know each other is going to have to wait. Really? Someone's bound to notice. What a good fortune. It seems you needn't wait to give us a test run, so to speak. In fact, this might be the best kind of welcome party for a couple of war-loving nuts like you. Yes! Let's do this! Stand back now, Lord Zhengong. Me? Why? You know I have great strategy I've been dying to test out. You mean the strategy where you point to the enemy and say to me, "Go blow yourself up with them"? That would get people killed if they weren't robots, you know. Well, I mean, it's like he's saying, yeah, that's true. I just had another video up. Please go watch it. I'll link it down below. Maybe. Anyway, I have everything arranged to a playlist, so you can just watch it in succession in your free time. Or watch it anytime. I need them views, you know. Hmm. Two battles this time. Uh-oh.
お前たちに授けてやる授けてやるいいだろう少しばかり誇張して書いてやるゲルダの涙よ心を溶かせ
Still can't use them due to poison.
もう締め切りか仕方ない
I probably shouldn't use my noble phantasm in this first battle.
そうメルヘンマイナスレーベンだ飛べいいぞ
ぼちぼち
本気か
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
やらしやす
Yes, I am gonna need them critical stars.
落ちよ
あれ
Ah! Ah!
3人
Ano, yeah. We need that brave chain. We need those critical stars for the next battle.
どのくらいや
Yes, we're gonna need you. We're gonna activate this
赤風呂は
and this one too. Only one ally, but it's okay. We're not taking any chances. Critical hit!
死にはったらよろしおす戦士万行し
Bankidoku.
骨
Your
がつ
mind
いた
down to the
ね
marrow in your bones. Why did I use that voice?
そんなら骨抜いてまうけどよろしおすな
Why is internet so slow? Oh, there we go. Bond points for everyone. Oh, I got some eternal gears. That's nice. Thanks. Ah. Ahoy there. Can you hear me okay, Arabella? Oh. Da Vinci? Oh good. Looks like we've got a clear signal. I knew modifying our portable comms to use void space and gives us some truly insane range would be a good out. My genius at work. Yes, that's very impressive, but we thought you'd all been captured. Indeed, we are currently being confined in some distance from you at Ankang. We would have called sooner, but we had a little too much in the way of supervision. Anyway, it really sucks that they took the border with them. But at least me, Holmes, Gordy, and the rest of the staff are all being held in the same place. I'm surprised they didn't take your comms when you were captured. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird too. I don't think it's because they're trying to get us to talk, so they can monitor the conversation though. Indeed. Had their intent been for us to converse, they would have not likely have put us in separate cells. Aside from that, the securities here seems pretty solid. They relax on the comm stuff, but they sure made a point of taking away all our weapons. Given how the guards have been treating us, I'd say they must have not have noticed the comms. Or more likely, they just didn't suspect these devices could be used for communications at all. Really? I'm surprised they would overlook something that important. I imagined it simply never occurred to them that we might be carrying around communications devices. But these are prison guards, right? How could they be so careless and keep their jobs? Remember, this Lost Belt science and engineering have developed completely differently from our own. That holds equally true for what it excels at as well as where it is lacking. Ha! I recognize that tone. You've figured something out, haven't you, Holmes? I surely have. Think back to Qin Shi Huang, who gained immortality by exchanging a physical body for a mechanical one. Even if they've added to that body's functionality ever since, don't you find it odd that it had expanded to such absurd proportions? Well, now that you mention it, then there's the enormous gap between the technology the Emperor employs and the primitive way the farmers live their lives. They may enjoy the benefits of this Lost Belt's advanced medicine and biochemistry, but their machinery has not advanced beyond the medieval era. No doubt that this part and parcel of the Emperor's attempts to maintain perpetual ignorance throughout the Empire's citizenry. This is to say that while this Lost Belt may be highly technologically advanced, the sole beneficiary of those advancements is its ruler. By design, these technological advancements will never spread to the masses. Yeah, Edison would go nuclear if he heard that. Remember how we were also told that most of the wheat grown here is used for fuel rather than food? This also means that all the astonishing technology here runs on old-fashioned combustion engines. Yikes! Now that you mention it, I guess it wouldn't it? This may seem preposterously inefficient with regards to fuel from our standpoint, but if Qin Shi Huang and the capital of Shanyang, to which the Emperor is attached, are the only ones using said fuel, I imagine that they are still able to meet their energy needs regardless of that inefficiency. Even if the environmental cost of harvesting such massive amounts of biofuel is unlikely to become a serious problem without anyone else making use of electricity. I see. I suppose you could get away with it then, so long as you've taken the entire planet, which the Emperor has done. Now then, let's try a little thought experiment, shall we? In a situation where there's no incentive whatsoever to develop technology for mass production and widespread use, what would be most neglected? Oh, I know! Miniaturization and optimization, right? Precisely. Technology only sees widespread use once it's sufficiently compact and affordable. But in this Lost Belt, neither of those concerns are a factor. Qin Shi Huang's ability to monitor everything within the Empire simultaneously is a remarkable feat, but I cannot imagine a way to maintain it at that scale without massively inefficient labor costs. However, if Qin Shi Huang is the only one using such a system, any concerns about cost effectiveness would be moot. The idea for integrated circuits would never occur to the Emperor, nor would there be any concern about cost when the entirety of the nation's resources exist for Qin Shi Huang's sole personal use. Sounds like a pharaoh ruling from the high atop their pyramid. I doubt it would even occur to this world's inhabitants to carry around machines for personal use. There certainly isn't any need for them to carry individual communicators, as they can converse with their emperor wherever they may be. For that matter, in this world, the very concept of long-range communication is the emperor's sole domain. There's no real need for private communication between individuals over a distance here, nor would it ever be permitted. So that's why the idea that we might have some way to communicate with each other like that never occurred to them. That said, I also thought Qin Shi Huang is blinded by pride in their own superiority to proper human history, that our technology wouldn't really get any notice. For the most part, I believe you were right, Da Vinci. Certainly, the Emperor took interest in the Shadow Border's zero-sail technology, but it would seem nothing else was worthy of attention. Then we'll just have to exploit every such arrogant blind spot to win. At any rate, I'm glad we know where you all are now. We should be able to reach Ankang in about a day or two from our current location. Yes, I would encourage you to move with all possible haste. You see... How comes the director's been so quiet? Oh, Gordy's asleep. Well, actually, he's grown so weak that he's passed out. I mean, that'll be easy when it comes to Kominsky, but Gordy, oh my god. That's why he's been so quiet. Oh man. Prison. Oh, that's a prison. Okay, you know what? Let's just stop the video right here. Everything's been, it's been too much for my little heart to handle at this point. So if you guys are new to my channel or just not yet subscribed, but you do enjoy my videos, I would love it if you guys give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on my post notifications so you guys wouldn't miss it when I upload a new video. This is me sending all my good vibes to you.